Brilliance Audio presents A Second Chance, an Amish Romance by Linda Byler, performed by Koster. Chapter 1. The indoor-outdoor thermometer on the high shelf in the kitchen registered -4. The sun had not yet broken the frigid, creaking darkness as Edna snapped the cheap cotton sheets, threw them across the line, and tugged, arranging them hurriedly before they turned into stiff, unmanageable fabric crusted with ice. As she reached into the clothespin bag tied snugly about her waist, her red, chilled fingers fumbled for one wooden clothespin out of the dozens all rolled together along the bottom. She found one and clipped it expertly to the already hardening sheet. Icy wind was the best thing for getting rid of any germs that clung to the sheets used in childbirth. They had been washed in scalding water with a glug of Clorox, rinsed in sweet-scented Downy, and now frozen stiff in the merciless, battering wind that roared across the Indiana landscape, as level as a cookie sheet. Jutting her chin forward, she yanked at the ends of the soft black kerchief tied around her head. Cold. It was seriously cold. Steam swirled around her as she opened the washhouse door, closing it quickly behind her, shivering slightly. She may as well get used to it. Winter was here, and laundry took up a large portion of her life, being a maid, or maid, for any young couple blessed with a squalling newborn. In need of a housekeeper, house cleaner, babysitter, cook, dishwasher, or anything that included the care of the new mother, the older children, and the husband. Edna Miller was 29. She would turn 30 in July. All her life, from the age of 15, she had been hired out to any Amish family that needed her, whether at childbirth, for spring or fall house cleaning, or for keeping the home fires burning when someone went away for a vacation or to visit an ailing relative. Short, dark-haired and dark-eyed, soft and round and capable, Edna was crackling with a zest for life. There was no job too mountainous for her. She had no husband or children, and had never had a date in her life. She was Edna. Take her or leave her. The wringer washer chugged along with its air-powered motor undulating beneath it, the agitator jerking back and forth, creating a distinct waving motion as it scoured the whites. She wanted a mug of steaming coffee, but knew she wouldn't have time to drink it. Besides, she didn't want to risk waking the sleeping, exhausted mother, or the newborn snuggled on the recliner with the grandmother, who slept in her dress and black knee socks, her feet encased in men's lined moccasins. Poor thing. The grandmother was too old for this, covered haphazardly with an insufficient throw, her mouth hanging open as she eclipsed all the snores Edna had the misfortune to encounter. She had a feeling this one was a boop. The bupa were the babies whose eyebrows were raised in anxiety, who whimpered and gasped at the slightest discomfort, whose mother spent more than one long night trying to soothe them to sleep, whose father hovered with monumental attempts at fixing everything, but eventually slunk out of the house in bewildered defeat. Edna fished a steaming towel out of the swirling, sudsy water and fed it into the wringer, then another. She hummed beneath her breath, remnants of songs heard at the New Year's Eve hymn-singing at Atlee Raber's. Now that had been some serious party mix. She'd have to ask Atlee Katie for the recipe, perhaps make a batch. Maybe it would help to cheer up this brand-new mother, so tired and overwhelmed. Edna had been watching the rapidly receding euphoria that was the surefire harbinger of a grand display of baby blues, that unexplained quagmire of hormones and self-exhaustion and negative thoughts. She would do everything she could to help pull her out of it. Leona Mast had been...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?